One more.
Today,
That little tunnel right? I got some shit right there too. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, sports the hoes, nigga, anything goes. We gon' keep you locked in with them good combos. The chill spot, my nigga. The chill spot, long as you keep it real. Say how you feel, get it off your chest. You ain't got to be stressed. The chill spot, my nigga. The chill spot, my nigga. They say a little combo is good for the soul, though you're not locked into the go get show. The chill spot, my nigga. The chill spot, my nigga. From the heart of the city, got big dog. Where we come take a drink, tell me what you think. The chill spot, my nigga. The chill spot, my nigga. I was born in the projects, raised in the city, did my time to open locker. Ain't nobody fucking with me. The chill spot, my nigga. The chill spot, we need to be my nigga. From Florida City, cool to Richmond, Heights, Homestead and Lorraine. They locked in tonight. The chill spot, my nigga. The chill spot, we need to be my nigga. From Carver Ranches, not there to Palm Beach. All the boys tuned in and here to go get a speech. The chill spot, my nigga. The chill spot, we need to be my nigga. I got the radio blasting it overtime. The chill spot, my nigga. The chill spot, my nigga.
darling.
What they do? Go get it. What's happening? Is the go get it available? Anyway, we had to get that thing all the way correct. You know, we had to set it up the right with the proper way. You feel me? You know, but you were saying, Amanda,
Yeah,
I don't know where the go get it went. Hey, spring break. It's been real windy outside.
it feels like a long time that I've been on here. I don't know because I don't came the last Friday. I think.
Y'all can hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yes.
Why the fuck y'all can't when I put my headphones in though? Hold on. Yeah, you ain't mess with it last Friday. You know, you been doing your own thing.
Yeah. Mm. It looks like
Hey,
it's a
man,
long time.
listen. The go getter has got some real good announcements to be making. It's a lot of things popping, locking, and dropping. We definitely got our raffle, our giveaway on the way. You know what I'm saying? You know, but of course, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, your host, Zay, the Go Getter. Indeed.
Oh,
Hey, guess what?
I know you don't smoke weed. I know this. But I'm gonna get you high today. Cause it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
for real.
Amanda, we got them edibles available just in case
Oh
you want to.
no.
Just
Oh
in case
no.
it ain't hurt you.
Oh no.
You gotta take
Listen.
a little piece. You can't be greedy. You gotta take a little bite.
No. I have a very bad experience.
You was probably trying to eat the whole candy.
Yes, you're right.
Can't do that.
Oh my man.
Get them edibles on deck. Yeah, be feeling good. Yeah, be feeling right.
Listen. After that, I don't know what to tell you. We cannot hear you.
Baby doll, the go getter. What's happening, cuz?
What's going on, y'all?
Hey, baby doll, how you doing?
Hey, Amanda, how you doing?
Good, good. Everything good.
No, can't nobody hear you.
No,
So how was your day, baby doll?
it was all right. Relaxing, just being chilling. That's about it. Getting things ready and prepared. This this little weekend is almost over. This little work week.
Hmm.
Where you at like that, go getter? You straight now? Well, you know, as he working on his technical difficulties and whatnot. Amanda, you were saying about your vacation?
No, I don't feel like it's no. I still have to do stuff the weekend. So, but yeah, I
Well,
have
you
to
know,
come back to my responsibilities at job, like extended citizen. But
and man, you know, even though I mean, I don't know, man. It seems like when you become an adult, you know the commercials say you become more like your fucking parents. I don't know, is that true?
mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers go to acting like they
Yes, it
man in their
is.
tackle. You don't want to be bothered. You can handle your responsibilities and just leave me alone to my thoughts.
Mm, you're
You know?
right.
So, and so
I don't know what the fuck going on, bro. I don't know why y'all can't hear me.
you hear you now.
Right, but I want y'all to hit me with the goddamn. Um,
You got the you got the mic in. You got it turned up. I hear you. I hear a little feedback too.
can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Hello?
yeah.
Yes.
So y'all can hear me with this shit, but I don't know what's going on. Some ain't clicking right, but fuck it. I don't know why I tripping tonight. Sometimes this shit be working right. Sometimes it be one trip.
Come on, sir.
Anyway, man, like I was saying, I man to cut that shit out. It's time for your ass to get back to work, player.
Mm,
Oh, man, the outfit came in today too, bro. I'm about to put them shits
today.
on the website, bro. The chill spot outfits is officially available, and them shits for to be here for sale. Let me go live on TikTok right quick. I supposed to been did that while I was dealing with this shit. Yeah, the chill spot outfits officially came in today, boy. I had them bitches
They
on
look good.
tomorrow. I have it on tomorrow at this nigga party, and
It's tomorrow.
yeah, it's tomorrow.
I thought you said 29.
What the
Tomorrow's
fuck
the
you think
29th.
tomorrow is?
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh god, just go. Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. I know you ain't coming, but it's okay. I'll bring your outfit on Monday.
Amanda be
How do you know I'm
vaping.
in coming? I'm not
Cause
gonna come because
you just
I'm gonna
said
be somewhere else.
exactly.
Not where you,
So
not where you think, but yes, I'm gonna be
I just
somewhere.
bought TikTok on. So have you spoke to Janice or Miss Ann since we been on the break, Amanda?
I've been I talked to Janice. We talked by text yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, as long as everybody been out. I talked to Miss Ann today.
Okay. She doing good.
Yeah, she all right. She
Oh,
all
and
right.
I talked to Gonzalo.
What's up with Gonzalo?
No, he's good. He's good. He's good.
Hey, I'm gonna send Gonzalo the address to the party, man. Tell that boy I say pull up, man.
Oh God.
You know Gonzalo, my dog. Gonzalo tried to come. Gonzalo tried to come to the last party we was having, but he had a little family problem. I'm gonna test my
Yeah.
dog address, and you tell him that I say pull up over there. He good.
Okay. Hey, I see Eric, man.
Yeah. I seen Eric on Facebook. I see you was on the same post I was on.
Yeah,
Goddamn, he looking good, man. I'm happy to see
he
that boy
looking
doing
good.
like that, man.
Yeah, you right, man. That's good.
Under the bad situations we had, you know what I'm saying? There wasn't nothing nigga could do for him. I tried, but you know how that shit go.
Yeah.
But other than that, how your spring break been?
It's good. It's still good. The fuck tomorrow I'm gonna go Key West.
So you ending your shit with a bang.
Yeah.
Big dog, you ever been to Key West before?
I
Nah.
was last weekend in Fort Pierce.
Okay, so you been sliding like a motherfucker then.
Yeah, yeah.
Baby dog, you ever been to Key West before?
Yep, surely have.
What you did in
One
Key West?
time.
You went to the Free Fest?
No, I went. They got that good drop down in Key West.
Oh Lord. Tell everybody on TikTok, man, y'all just done tuned in to the Chill Spot 305. We about to get it cracking in a minute. What is that good drop? What good drop they got in Key West? What that mean?
They got that A1.
A1 day one. Big dog, you gotta get out there, boy. You gotta get to Key West. They walk around naked over there. Imagine what before they go let that titties hang out.
No, I'm gonna go with my kids.
Oh, well, you going with your kids, you ain't gonna let you. If you going to Key West with your kids, you ain't gonna let them titties hang out like that, man.
Yeah, you know.
I know most people that go to Key West though. That's what they be going for.
But I never see nobody there naked for real.
Man, you ain't never see this shit when they be having on the body paint and all that.
No, you tell me about that, but I never know. I never see them.
You ain't never see that shit either, bit dog. The little freak fantasy fest they be having down there.
Yeah, on the news and shit, and they be broadcasting this shit. When
Right, that's probably why
yeah,
Baby Doll went down there. Baby Doll, you went down there and let the titties hang out.
I was not letting no nipples hang out.
Okay, so maybe I'm the only nigga who know about that, and everybody else want to be
I
fake
want to
ass
go, but I
upstanding
do want to
citizens
go
and
to
shit.
that to the what's that beach that they do walk around naked? Hollow Cove or Halo, whatever it's called.
All
Haulover
over?
Beach.
Yeah, I want to go there.
Oh. I went to all over. I don't see nobody naked.
The people be naked at that beach there.
Oh.
Amanda be going to the wrong part. She be trying to avoid the naked part.
No, I've been seeing a lot of European women. They have their titties out. So, but that's just because their titties they too wide. I don't know. They want to guess. I don't know.
Hey man.
But yeah.
Hey, I can't call it, man. So before we get into the shit, bit, I got one question I gotta bring up. I know Shari said she was tapping in tonight. I was trying to wait for her to get her opinion on this shit too. So how y'all feel about this nigga who told the people to close the door in the church and to everybody get him a dub so he can get 40 bands? How y'all feel about that? Would you feel like you was like he was holding you hostage? Would you just gave him that dud to get up out of there? Or if you ain't got it, you ain't got it. How y'all feel about that? Cause that shit been everywhere. And I know we don't try to get into celebrity shit, but that's some real shit. That boy say close the door. Now he didn't say lock the door. So key words and shit mean a lot. Lock the door mean you can't get out. Mean I'm kidnapping you.
Mm,
Close the door
Mm-hmm.
mean you can still leave if you want to.
mhm.
So how y'all feel about that pastor? Well, I thought the nigga was a singer, but now I find out he a project. He all in one, but whatever. How y'all feel about that boy said close the door until he get 40 band? How y'all feel about that?
That's some fucking shit. Why are you gonna do that in the church?
I don't
Listen,
know. I
man.
mean, it been other
So if
times
you
that they
don't give
say
him that
close the
shit,
door.
he was not gonna let you go. He was not gonna let you go if
Nah,
you don't
nah, nah.
like.
See, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying the man had nobody hostage. I'm saying he said close the door. That's what he said. If he would have said lock the door, would have been different.
He said
The
close the
key
door.
words in the sentence that he's saying is what he said close the door. So I was just saying. So what you say, big dog? Was he strong on robbing them people or what, bro? Cause you know you close with the church stuff. How you feel about that, homie?
Well, it seems like a lot of days with these mega churches or these more popular preacher figures, they feel like they can more influence you to get money, to give them money. So uh, it could have been more context to the shit that we didn't see. But it
That is
looked at,
poor
a
connection.
little, odd when you seeing he trying to get 40,000, what I'm saying, a specific number and giving 100, giving 20 and all these shit. I mean, people online giving, so that's the nature of the church, man. They
But the
always
man
trying
had
to
done
get that
did the
money up out
math
you.
though. He said if 1,000 people give him $20, he already know what's going on. He had done counting the people and
Yeah,
all.
know what I'm saying? Specific numbers would probably would have threw me, but you know what I'm saying? Like the church is like one of them things that where I say, these kind of things that make people feel like, see, that's why I don't go to church. How he gonna lock the door? How he gonna close the door and try to tell us that he need 40,000? But if you're a person who's sowing a seed, you don't look at it like that. If you're a cheerful giver, you just figuring like, hey, I'm just sowing a seed and giving, what I can to meet a goal. You know what I'm saying? So it depends on the people, man. Nowadays, people don't trust church people like that. So people don't give with a pure, genuine heart. You know what I'm saying? Because they care. They know that the church man probably fucking off the money somewhere else.
What's
Nigga
your,
think,
what's your opinion? What's your opinion on the baby dog? You be
nigga,
watching church on your phone and stuff. I ain't gonna cuss. So how would you feel if they would have told to close the church to everybody give a dub?
I mean, at the end of the day, that's kind of crazy because you have some people that come to church just to get the word, and they could be going through something that day or whatever, and they just need that positive wording. And for you to sit up there and say, close the door until everybody sow a seed, they may be a person that don't have nothing to sow. So it's like in their brain, they probably like, dang, I came to church on the wrong day, and like Big Dog say, this why I don't come to church. Sometimes you could discourage a person by doing that type of stuff. Cause I think what he say, it was until he got 40,000 or something like that. I saw it
yeah,
today on social media. That's what he said. He wanted him to close it till he got 40,000, but that's crazy.
Yeah, but he just told
40,000.
that he told everybody to give him $20. So do
Yeah,
you
he
think
had
that
people online too.
right now I'm saying, and then that the crazy part to me is not how he asked for it, but that he said bring the collection plate to the front of the church.
He want to
I want to
see.
see everybody put their money in here.
That is crazy. So again, it's like you're forcing money out of people. Some people don't have money. A lot of people probably go to church and don't. So when the collection plate come around and they come to them, they pass it right on. Like you cannot make someone sow a seed. I mean, you would like for them to sow a seed, but you cannot make them. So what you gonna do? Kick them out your church?
Well, I'm pretty sure that what you and Big Dog saying is true. I'm pretty sure everybody in that church ain't give us $20. And people who everybody in there ain't get up because they probably ain't even had it. Cause I mean, sometimes you can just put your last money in your tank just to get to
Your
church.
church, right?
You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure everybody in there ain't put up $20, but he probably just was acting that way. Who was that?
Right. That might be
That's
Jazz.
Oh, that's a perfect person. She always talking about church. How she would have felt about that. But anyway, man, I just wanted to bring that up cause I feel like that was just shot out, dog. I feel like that was shot out, dog. Like
Clean up. Jazz got to clean her camera.
she gotta do something because she look blurry as hell.
Yeah, you got to clean that camera lens off every now and again.
But yeah, man, I just wanted to get y'all opinions on that. You know what I'm saying? We're to get back into it. We'll ask everybody how they feel about it. I just think that buddy was shot out. I ain't passed no judgment on him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to do with that part. That's his church. That's how he run his church. And Sunday, a whole bunch of them people who was there that day gonna be right back there again. So
Mm-hmm.
what can I say about that?
I feel like it's probably a little bit out of context because when you go to church, you know you're gonna give something, even if it's just $3 or $4, what you can afford. So that's how I look at it. Because like I say, some people who in church, they really give, and they really believe that that's the foundation of their blessing. So
Right.
you know what I'm saying? It's really hard for me to really judge it in a critical way because I don't go to church and I don't give my money to the people like that. I do things in the community and in other ways I serve like that. So some people they just give their money to the church and that's it. Cause like Baby Dog was saying, people come to feel good and this and that and want to get this spiritual blessing, but that ain't free. And that go to show you that the blessings it costs. It's some sacrifice that got to be made with that, even if it's a
Exactly. Cause
little
you heard what he
donation.
said. He said the people up here, I need $100 from y'all because it costs to sit up here. He let them know that off top.
Right. So
Hey
that
man.
sound like the church done became like VIP section clubs and fucking it ain't first come first serve like in the old Pentecostal or no shit. You just up front, or unless you're a avid giver and you get to sit close to the blessings. You know what I'm saying? Because the first rows in the church was usually elders and important people.
Right, right, right. You damn sure right about that. That's how it used to be. So on that church vibe, I sent you a clip. I don't know if you ever queued it up. I don't know what you for to get into what clip you for to play, but did you see the clip I sent you when the pastor had done got a girl in the church pregnant and the deacons and all them had done tried to vote him out. That boy made him call the police. He told him he wasn't going nowhere because that was his church.
No, that's on Facebook.
Yeah, I think I forgot why I sent it to you. So what happened is it was a pastor. He got a lady in the church pregnant. She brought the shit to the forefront. She was telling everybody that he got her pregnant, blase squad. So when the deacons found out, they had a whole meeting trying to vote him out. He told them he wasn't going nowhere. They had to call the police on this boy to get him out. He showed the police the letters from the church, like the only way he could be removed as pastor is if certain steps in the church had to happen for him to be removed as a pastor. So he was like, he ain't getting out. It's his church. So he was telling the police that they can't even put him out. But all the deacons and shit, they were like, "Well, you got to go. How you gonna be? How we gonna follow you and you committing adultery?" Yeah, I feel I just seen that shit was wild to me too, dog. But nah, go ahead, man. You got some clips queued up, but I'm
No, when
just
it when
saying,
it when
bro,
it comes to the church
that
and
that was crazy,
all the
dog.
shit they got going on, it doesn't surprise me at all. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So it just sometimes it's just regular people.
And
You
that's
know
what
what
I
I'm
be
saying?
trying to get people to understand, cuz pastors, deacons, whatever they people want to be calling themselves, at the end of the day, they are regular people.
Yeah.
That's
So
all.
these motherfuckers get in their feelings, get disrespectful. And then they go to feeling entitled, like they know the Lord personally and all this shit.
But we all can have our own personal relationship with God. You don't have to be a preacher or a pastor for no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? As long as you got your own personal relationship with God, you can talk to God and you hear him talking back, then that's how you feel. But I ain't for the priest to y'all, man. I ain't for to get into that. But I'm just saying, like you said, sometimes motherfuckers be feeling more entitled than what they really is. I agree with you 100% on that, cuz.
I'm gonna say this, right? Church, and back in the day when we was going to church, it seemed that like, just church. When you get older, you realize the politics in church, and you wonder was it like that when we was going to church and the older people was going? Because you always hear that people talking about people in the church, like,
Right,
oh, such
right,
and such
right.
and such. I just thought that was normal. So it's just social media.
We ain't
Now
had
this,
social media back then like that, though.
mhm. Now this shit spill over to the internet, and now people got opinions of it. But Pastor been begging. Nigga been fucking them hoes in the church. Been begging.
Long time ago. You right about that, homie.
So you want to hear about that shit only inside the church, and it wasn't nothing else. And I bitch put you out there. Social media.
Bitch try to
Let it be known.
blackmail you. Cause bitches
Mm-hmm.
know that church money, bitch, you gonna pay to play. Or I'm gonna tell your wife.
Shit is crazy.
Crazy word, B. That's your favorite word.
Indeed. Hey, who we got on here?
I don't know. You only can see that.
Hold on. I think Jazz came on and she left. This is on.
What's
Let's
going
see.
on TikTok? If this is your first time ever tuning in, man, y'all watching the Chill Spot 305. I'm the host, ZayDaGoGetta, my dog, Big Dog, the producer. That's what y'all here talking on the other end. We just rocking. We just vibing a little bit tonight. We still got Baby Dog rocking for a little while. I see that. There's also a call-in link number that I'm gonna figure out a way to link that number into my TikTok so y'all can see it if y'all want to get in on the link. But if not, you could just put your hand up in TikTok and I'll bring you in. However y'all want to do it. We're gonna get into a couple of things tonight, you know what I'm saying? Then we're gonna get up out of here. Tuesdays, we be rocking out with the music. Me and Big Dog supposed to have a battle, but I think since last Tuesday, he heard some of the shit I was doing. That might be canceled for y'all. That the battle might be canceled. Sometimes niggas just gotta put the white towel up, say they self. So we about to get into some shit on the chill spot for a while. Rock with y'all for a little while. Get up out of here. Tomorrow though. Tomorrow y'all fuck with me. I'm gonna go live tomorrow. We going to a party tomorrow. We want to do the chill spot on site. So I'm gonna go live at the party tomorrow that I'm gonna be at. I'm gonna take y'all with me. We gonna vibe out. But tonight we doing the actual chill spot show. It ain't no music. It ain't no party. It's just we got a couple of little clips we gonna play. Get opinions on it. Y'all gonna get my opinion on it. If you want to give your opinion, you can give it, and we gonna get it going like that. So go ahead, Big Dog. What you working with?
Well, I don't really have nothing too crazy.
Okay.
And Miss Ann wanted us to dissect this video from last week.
I
Big
don't even
Dog.
know if Miss Ann on. I gotta call Miss Ann and see.
Well, we gonna dissect it. She can catch it when she catch it. Hey, yo,
Go ahead,
Big
go ahead.
Dog,
Okay.
roll that beautiful bean footage.
So y'all, please help me understand this. My lights got turned off. So I called my baby's father and asked him if he could get my lights turned on for me. He said no, because I have a husband and that's his responsibility. How is that his responsibility to pay my lights to get turned back on after they get turned off? that you have kids that stay here. You don't care about your kids. I understand that I have a husband. Granted, don't beat me up over it. But we fell on hard times. So as my baby's father, I feel like you're supposed to pick up the slack. So you rather for your kids be in the dark than to help your baby mother get her lights turned back on? What if I didn't have a husband? Would you have helped me then? These men is crazy. Sir, help me get my lights turned on. Don't worry about my husband. He's doing what he's supposed to do as a man. As my baby daddy, you should be helping me.
I hear something different that I ain't hear the first time. You feel me? So
Mm.
number one, I didn't hear her say, if I didn't have a husband, would you have a problem with it? If you didn't have a husband, I wouldn't have no problem helping you pay your light bill. That's true. Number two, she said, don't worry about him. He doing what he's supposed to do as her husband. That's a damn lie. Cause if your lights off and I'm your baby daddy and you calling me, asking me to help you pay your light bill, this nigga can't be doing what he's supposed to be doing as your husband. Cause if he was, then your motherfucking lights wouldn't have been off. So if you on TikTok and you want to understand better what happened, it was a young lady said her lights went off. She got her husband living in the house with her. She called her baby daddy, asked her baby daddy to pay the light bill, and the nigga said no. Do you agree with that or do you disagree with that? Me personally, I agree with the baby daddy. I'm not paying no light bill for no nigga who living in the house with you. Now, on the contrary, I'm not no bust ass nigga either. So I would take my kids with me to my house until you handle that situation and turn your lights back on. Now, if you don't get your lights turned back on, my kids are more than welcome to stay at my house until the lights come back on. That's just how I'm gonna handle that. Your husband can't be doing what the fuck he supposed to be doing and be all this hella man that you trying to make him if the lights off. And if he did, cause we all fall on hard times, I ain't knocking nobody and I ain't kicking no nigga while they down. It gotta be somebody that he can call and get his money besides me. I should be the last motherfucking option if I'm just your baby daddy. What husband gonna tell his baby mama? I mean, what husband gonna tell his wife? Fuck a baby mama. What husband gonna tell his wife to call your baby daddy and get our lights turned back on? So next month when the water go off, he gonna tell you to do the same shit. He gonna be, oh, that nigga ain't gonna have his kid without no water, and ain't gonna have his kid without no light. I ain't doing it, dog. Fuck that shit. Send my kids to my house, and if anybody think I'm a mob for that, that's just how you feel. Send me my kids, I'll pick them up until you handle that situation with your lights. Cause ain't no girl I'm talking to calling no baby daddy or no ex-boyfriend to pay no motherfucking bills in our house. Fuck that. So that's how I feel about that shit. Well, what you say, homie?
Hey man, I agree, man. I just don't think that um do you think she went to him before she got on social media?
Yeah,
And
too. I think she went to him and nigga said no.
now what do you think social media is gonna say and make him feel bad, or you're trying to gain sympathy points or whatever? But just for you to, like you said, speak about your husband like he's doing his job and you don't got to worry about him. Don't beat me over the head with it. I'm married, granted. Like, these are all problems that a nigga inherit, or responsibilities that a nigga inherit when he marry a woman with children.
Right.
Amen. All
That
right.
that's true. I give you that. I
So
will give you that.
once you do that, you don't want to go holler at no nigga about no shit unless you the nigga calling him. Like, cub, boy, shit got a little icky. You know, I got the babies over here. I don't want to be seeming like that. Throw me a little, let's come to understanding. Cause that. Maybe I can respect that. I don't know. You know
That's
what
a
I'm saying?
possibility. That's a possibility. Cause
You know, maybe I could deal
right,
with that.
right. Cause I feel like once you open up that door for a nigga gonna feel like he got one up on you, cuz. And now a nigga might feel like nigga, this still my bitch. I'm still taking care of her. I mean, you can think about it how you want to. I'm just throwing shit out there.
No, I'm only saying that because you figure it ain't nobody he could call. Now
Right.
before, because a lot of these women get weird and they go to calling friends and they go to asking these people for finances instead of letting you figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, light bill be due. At least the light bill in Miami, that motherfucker don't be due on the 6th and you ain't got to pay it to like the 20 something.
And
You
your
know what I'm
ass can
saying?
call and get an extension, nigga. I'm a real nigga. I'm a real world person, bitch. Call and get an extension on that light bill and see that give you a couple more days. You got man, you ain't getting it today and it's due tomorrow. I know that for a fact.
A light bill extension is about 8 to 12 days, be honest.
Okay.
That's a pay period if you getting it like that. You
Right.
feel me? So it ain't gonna be no excuse if you miss that final notice. So that means you at the edge of your rope to where you done had an extension and a fucking final notice. So as a man, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna have her like, yeah, actually, baby daddy, he can't do dot. Cause what made her, cause you know, since she can't feel too secure in your ability to provide, to where she gotta call this nigga and then get on social media and get on this nigga. Only because you got kids with this nigga. You ain't get on this bitch ass husband of yours who laying up eating all the snoogles and doogles and the oodles and noodles and fucking you and got you begging me for money only because I got kids there. He married you. Do y'all got kids there? Do he got a
Exactly.
baby
That's
with you?
another part she left out. What about do this nigga got kids there? Is it another baby daddy involved? Is it other kids that's there that live there who got their own daddy too? Or is it just me? That's a good shit. That's some good shit.
I'm just saying, if the nigga you married got kids, you know, I'm sure they living with him. Or maybe not. I don't know.
Is baby doll still on here or is she left?
I'm here.
So I don't know if we ever got into that with you. So how would you feel about that? I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna flip it. I ain't gonna say you. If you living in a house with a nigga, and yeah, and say his one of his kids living with y'all, how would you feel about this nigga calling this kid mama, asking her to pay the light bill?
First of all, I feel like he should not have to call his baby mama to help us pay the light bill for the simple fact, what am I here for? At the end of the day, it's supposed to be teamwork under the same roof, not teamwork outside of the roof. You do your part and somebody else that's on the outside of the home do their part. It don't work like that. If we providing for this kid while this kid is here, we supposed to house this kid, clothe this kid, feed this kid. So at the end of the day, if the baby mama is entrusting us to care for her child, why do we need her help? We should be the parents on the other end that should be taking care of the needs that their child need at the time that they're under our roof. At the end of the day, that's just like vice versa. If the kid is with the mom at the time and her shit go off, she should not be calling us for the help and support. She should be calling whoever she dealing with and that's under that roof with her. That's supposed to be her teammate, her other half, her 50-50 for that help. I don't believe in that. At the end of the day, like I always say, if one person don't have it under the roof, then guess what? Y'all patch together. Whether your patch may be more than his patch or his patch may be more than her patch, but y'all patch that shit together and make it happen. And I just feel like that's with anything, not only with bills, but just with everyday shit. You know what I'm saying? It may not be your pay week, and you may need a little gas, and you got your other half in the house or whatever the case may be. You shouldn't be sitting there scuffing like, damn, how the fuck I'm gonna get gas this week? What the fuck you mean? How you gonna get gas this week? Pick that phone up, hit your partner up. Hey, this not my pay week, but I need gas. Okay, no problem, whatever the case may be. I feel like people that are in relationships, what are you in relationships for if you cannot depend on the person that you're with? Then that means A, you either need to be by your goddamn self, or B, get rid of the person that you with if you feel like you cannot go to that person. If you feel like, damn, I don't want to go, you should never in your brain sit here and say that you do not want to go to your other partner. Because when you want to fuck, when you want to suck, when you want to do any of that, you go to that partner. So why not, when it come down to the important shit, go to that partner?
So let me ask you a question, baby doll. If what does it have to boil down to for your partner, like I mean, because it's to the point where she needs the money. And do you give your significant other an opportunity to maybe try to find the money, give them a couple of days, a week, and when that doesn't work, will you go to your baby daddy? So if push came to shove, and your partner could not provide, could not come up with the 150 or the whatever the light bill is, do you then go outside of the home?
Then that's what y'all start think of other motives. Take y'all ass, y'all both work. Go to somebody Amscot, get to somebody check cash store and get your ass, put your ass, get a goddamn loan or something. Hell, you got motherfuckers out there that's going to sell plasma. Take your partner with you, nigga. Let's go. Go get them 80 a piece, whatever it is they give y'all. That's 160 right there. Bitch, if your shit only
Yeah,
150, hell, you got $10 you could pocket. Pay your goddamn bill. It's other resources before
yeah.
you have to go. I feel like this. You should not have to go to somebody that you used to fuck with or whatever the case may be. There's no reason to do that, because if y'all have that type of relation, if you can easily go to that person and ask them for whatever the case is, I just feel like either bitch y'all still got some type of relationship still going on underneath the shade tree.
Mm. So if you
It
look
ain't
at the video, she looking like that.
it
Like,
it
damn, I just fucked you last week. It's the least you could do.
that part. So now
Crazy.
it's like, well, goddamn, how the fuck you went to your baby daddy that and hit that nigga up and told him you needed 150, and that nigga just was so generous to give it to you like that? Like, what the fuck going on? What you just did? Vice versa. How the fuck you could hit your baby mama up and tell her you need 150? What the fuck you promised this hoe? A date to the movies? A dinner date? Like, come on. It's something under that shade tree. It should not be that's like an intimate. No, you may not be fucking or nothing, but that's still intimate. Asking for money from your ex or anybody that you used to deal with when you're in a new relationship, that is intimate shit for me. Like, it's no way West Hell possible. I'm pretty sure you got something around the house, shit, you might could take to the pawn shop, and you might want it, so don't sell it to their ass, but get a loan on it. It's other ways that you and your partner can come up with before either one of y'all sit up here and start thinking that should not be nowhere on y'all mental to go and ask an ex or a baby mama, baby daddy type of shit.
Mm. So we pawning shit now.
Hey, your light still on.
Now, what I didn't think about was the part that she just said that would have bring up a lot of questions to a nigga. If you can call this nigga and get this money with no problem, do that mean y'all still fucking?
Are you over there having some type of conversations where he already know that nigga ain't got shit half the time, or you have a conversation with her where she know that bitch ain't got it all the time or something like that. So you don't call, hey Ray Ray, you already know Jaquan ain't got it all. You know why I'm calling shit. I tell you all the time, he barely has. Come on. Tabitha, Melissa, whatever the fuck the case may be. I already told you Sarah ain't got it all, so you know what? Come on, that you got to have some. Like I say, that's intimate. You have a conversation, or still y'all still got some type of dealing well going on underneath the shade tree. Come on, man. It is no way in West Hill. Let a baby daddy call me or somebody I used to be in a relationship with or something and be like, oh, I need my water bill paid. I'm snapping. Fuck you calling me for that, ain't my problem. That ain't my issue. Why are you calling me about your water getting turned the fuck off? Bitch, I'm not bathing my ass over there. I'm not boiling no water over there. I'm not doing none of that. Why are you calling me for your water bill? then there you go. You give then when you do things like that, you give people a reason to talk. Then the next thing you guess what? That shit get thrown back up. And even if you try to sneak and do that shit, trust and believe is gonna come out. Oh, nigga, you wanna talk shit? You the same nigga that my baby mama had to call me because y'all motherfucking lights got turned off. Oh, really, nigga? Oh, bitch, so now you calling this nigga? Oh, come on, man.
What you say, big dog? That shit sound like a whole different angle that I wasn't even that I ain't even I wasn't even, I ain't even go to.
Hey man, when you get another perspective of something like this, I think we all feel similar in going outside the household. And like I say, if we in a committed relationship, we got to be able to figure this shit out. That's it. Going outside the shit, and then all of a sudden, that's a pattern. We always, going outside and getting money from outside sources. I don't know. That's a slippery slope. You know what I'm saying? So I totally agree with trying to figure it out. And they do. You can get plasma every other week, every week. You know what I'm saying? I
What
know
the
a lot
fuck
of
is
young niggas.
what the fuck
You
is
could
that
go
though?
get plasma at least I think it's like twice a week or something like now.
Yeah,
Real talk, motherfuckers make a job out of that shit.
yeah, they're doing
It's
that. Yeah,
it's people that sit there and actually do that shit on a every week basis, twice a week, however, and they really pay their bills with that or use that as side money. And it's basically like you're instead of giving blood, the plasma is something that's more richer and more needed out of the body than blood. Like they actually really like save lives and do all type of shit with
and it's
plasma
funny
more
because
than
they pay more for that than blood.
yeah, they like exactly. You'll go and get $15 or something like that, $20 just to give blood or something like
For
that.
blood,
When they
yeah,
really paying you like 80, $100, shit like
for
that, just to
plasma.
get
This
your
is crazy.
plasma. They separate, they take it out of your body and they separate the blood from the plasma and they put your blood back into your body.
So what is the difference between blood and plasma?
I have no idea. Just know that shit must be top notch because they paying top
They
dollar
paying
for
more
that
for
shit.
it. Yeah, they is. Yep. I know, motherfucker. A young nigga used to always, like have this card. He had like a card. I guess that's where they put the money at or whatever. Like they upload the money or some shit. And he was getting these like I get downloads or whatever, like whatever deposits. He was like, yeah, this is my plasma card. Now maybe he wasn't getting money on the card, but I know he had like a VIP fucking plasma like exclusive giver card. You feel me? So, and that was when times was hard for the young nigga. You know what I'm saying? So he was a little Zoe nigga. And man, be coming smoked out, drinking, be like waking up in the morning, oh big dog, boy, I gotta nigga rushed out and came back with money. Like, where the fuck you went? Boy, we had to go get plasma. I'm gonna go again XYZ day, get that money.
Yeah.
Oh,
And see, like
okay.
with blood, you could just walk into that motherfucker and here I go donate. Plasma, bitch, you gotta make sure your blood pressure is good, your iron is up the part, shit like that. Or they'll turn your ass around.
Yeah. And I think that's why they pay so much for it because a lot of people levels are not even good enough to qualify.
Right,
So everybody can't get plasma. That's for sure.
right, yeah.
Well, hey man, like I say, man, if this is your first time tuning in, bro, you want to chill spot 305. I know it's spring break. So I know a lot of people out of town. I know a lot of people doing what they doing. I know a lot of people out enjoying their family, but we still try to keep it consistent, as I should say. We still try to keep it consistent and still bring y'all the show each and every Friday night at 9 if we can. God willing, nothing else coming up. What's up? Whoever that is, yeah, what's up? Um, so we still try to keep it gangster. You know what I'm saying? Whoever rocking with us, thank y'all for rocking with us. Like I said, I know it's spring break. and we're like contemplating if I should do it, but it wasn't even a thought. We was gonna do one. Even if we get in and out, we still gonna get in and let y'all know what's going on. So what we were talking about was a young lady that got a husband had called and said she called her baby daddy for the light bill money, and we were saying that nah, you shouldn't have been doing that. That's just how I feel. You shouldn't call your baby daddy if you living in the house with another man asking for light bill money. So it is what it is. But yeah, big dog, that's that. We done with that one. I'm hollering at Miss Ann. She gotta find it on YouTube, whatever, and she gonna understand how we feel about that. If you living in the house with your husband, you live in the house with your boyfriend, live in the house with whoever, don't call your baby daddy asking for no money, man. That's crazy. You feel me? That's crazy.
Hey, yeah,
So
down there get that plasma.
if you
Get
gotta
your $80.
sell plasma. If you gotta sell blood, sell
Yeah,
blood.
pour some
But
shit and
don't
get that
sell don't
PlayStation
sell the
5.
box though, cause that's what you selling to your baby daddy. Cause you call me talking about your husband living there, y'all can't pay the light bill, and I gotta come pay the light bill. Okay,
That's crazy.
you know you're gonna owe me on the back end.
On the back end, huh? Hey, man, listen, I don't know what I got here, man, but I'm gonna switch gears. Hey, yo, big dog, roll that beautiful bean footage.
Because one of the things that keeps men in poverty is sin. And most people
keeps men in poverty is sin.
Yes. A lot of people never make the connection, but there is a direct correlation between sin and poverty. Yes. A sinful man, let's say a sinful man who likes to sleep around, he has no idea. Every time he sleeps with another woman, he's dividing his inheritance with her spiritually. Because as far as the spirit realm is concerned, it has laws. And whoever you sleep with, that's your wife.
Rudi nyuma kidogo. Let's follow.
In other words, she might not have been supposed to be your wife according to the plans of God, but you went and decided to sleep with this woman. So now, as far as the spirit realm is concerned, you and her have entered into a covenant, because sex is a covenant. It's not pleasure. It just happens to feel good. But don't get it twisted. This is a covenant. This is a contract, and it is forever, forever, ever, ever. Okay? So every time you sleep with this person, you've just entered into a covenant with this person, a contract. And that contract has fine print. Her family is supposed to be your family. Your family is supposed to be her family. There was honor in those days, because before you slept with a woman, you made her your wife. You know what I mean? You paid dowry to her father. That's why there was a whole process before you married a woman. There was a dowry to be paid. There was negotiations to be entered into. These were the Jewish ways of operating. And it's amazing how African these ways of operating are, because we've still paid dowry. You know, I even paid dowry to my wife's dad before we entered into negotiations. It was a big deal. There was a traditional wedding, and then there was an actual wedding, you know, in the church. So there was a process before you just jump in the sack. You know what I mean? Now, what Satan has done is made sex so casual that everybody has no idea of the details of the contract. So the generational curses from this woman's life can transfer into your life. The generational curses in your life can transfer into her life. No. And now you guys are not, you don't even know what's holding you. And the scripture says you are holden by the cords of your sin, because you signed a contract without reading the details.
Dang.
Hey man, that's crazy as fuck, man. I ain't knocking no nigga opinion, bro, but everybody you sleep with, that means you married to him. But goddamn, boy. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Them soul ties is a real thing, brother.
That's all I'm gonna say about that. If
Yeah,
I had to say I'm married
they
to
do
every
say
girl
soul
that I ever
ties
slept with,
is real.
Yeah, nigga say you left DNA and all them bitches, cuz. Straight up. It's a part of them that still that it's a part of your DNA in their brain. You feel me?
what's going on?
That's crazy.
I can't cut. What's going on, cuz? Nah, I see you. What's going on with you?
One thing about
Shit.
that shit there, boy.
I
That
got
thing be
Brandon
fucked up.
on. I got Brandon on TikTok, big dog. What was you able to hear the clip that was playing? Yeah. Nah, you good. Let me see, can I make them hear you?
TikTok. You know, that shit.
I'm trying to see.
So listen, man. When you ever heard the term soul ties, did you believe in that shit? Wait, how old were you when you first heard that shit? Because
That means every girl that you slept with, you think you got soul ties with?
well, like I believe to some of that shit is I believe a little uh I believe more soul ties is out there than not. Feel me? Some people worship sex. Some people really take it,
Power
take it.
on. Auxiliary mode.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of niggas fucking 2 or 3 women at one time, and they may or may not be using protection. Certain things can really be like inside the connection, and like the man say, generational curses and all this wild shit. But then it was just something interesting that I seen. I was like, yeah, I want to bring to the forefront. I want to bring it to the
I
forefront.
think I think I think B can hear you now. You hear what he's saying, B? Oh, he muted his mic. Okay, I think I connected it right, so everybody can hear everybody. Hey man, listen, I don't know about that shit, cause I'm afraid of that type of shit, and if that's true, I don't know. Um,
Of course, it's
soul
true.
tie. So baby doll, you think that? Okay, so let me ask you. I'm gonna put it to you like this. I'm gonna ask you in. I'm gonna ask baby doll, big dog. So you think that depending on the person you were sleeping with at a certain time in your life, that the way that that person was were reflecting on you, or you were like your life was reflecting on shit that was going on with that person and that time in your life? Or y'all not understanding how I'm asking the question?
I mean, I kind of get it a little bit to some degree,
Like
but
the
yeah,
person you fucking, do you think that that energy rubs off on you or something
absolutely.
like that? You
Yes,
feel me?
yes. I completely agree with that. And they say you got to be careful who you sleep with, because if they're a negative person and everything about them and every mindset and everything that they do on a day-to-day basis is negative, yes, it will become negative onto you. That's why they always say be careful who you lay down with, because that negative energy you're gonna get right up with it.
Yes, I learned something, and that's what they say in the past levels that a girl has had. So sometimes you think body count don't matter, and it do. So you know what
I
I'm saying?
said it better, nigga. You said it
No,
don't.
no, no, no. I'm giving you your flowers, brother. Trust me. Hearing that makes it make sense. Cause like I say, it could be a lot of situations where the people you dealing with still have uh uh burdens and attachments from the prior lover, and they bringing them into your bedroom or into your life, and you don't even know it. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right.
energy and different vibes, different bitches be kind of like, you know, it's hard to really explain, but I think he made a great point in saying how spirits and shit be swapping, and soul ties and different I use he said generational curses. Sometimes we, so I believe that. You know what I'm saying? I believe that. I believe in some degree that's exactly how it goes. Because even when you think about your situation you in now, how her family is your family and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So it's supposed to be like that. So when you're dealing with too many, that kind of energy can start spreading if you're dealing with a situation that's outside of your initial family, and then you got a second, third family. You go to sharing soul ties and cross referencing the box and the wee and it's all crazy. You feel me? So hey, it is what it is with that one. But I just had to rock some shit with that because I don't have that many clips. You know what I'm saying? But I
Nah,
do got.
man, listen, bro. Whatever
Yeah,
you
yeah,
got, we gonna rock with, and we gonna
of
be with
course.
it. Cause, like I say, it's spring break. A couple of people I know for a fact out of town for spring break. Okay, I think Brandon back now.
And
So I think,
Yeah.
okay, so yeah, so now y'all can hear him. See, I got it right. So how you feel about that shit, Brandon? You think that the person you sleeping with, that soul tie shit real? How you feel about that?
Like the person I'm with now, or just a random person?
Nah, just like period.
Well, you can't say period, because it's levels of it. It's just like, okay, say my story I'm with now. I'm sleeping with her now. I'm in a way different place in my life, so yeah, that's my soulmate. No, you know what I'm saying? But like when I was 23, I ain't felt nothing like that. So like right now, yeah. I mean, I wasn't attached myself to nothing like that. I had 44. I want to see. I don't know. It just depends on the relationship and where you at. It's the whole love thing. Dudes, we don't love that hard. I'm definitely saying that's my soulmate every time we meet down with somebody.
That's what I was saying too.
Yeah, I don't.
Nah, it ain't soul mate, it's soul ties. Soul tithing is where,
Yeah, your
motherfuckers
soul like really tired. How your soul tired? Some of these
easily
in the
can
club.
nah,
She done
no,
gave
see,
some pussy, my soul tired of her.
nah. It's basically a man's
It's
DNA
just doing the
staying a
same
bitch
thing.
forever. Yeah,
We just both. What's
A
up?
man's DNA stay in a woman forever. So at the end of the day, a lot of time we take on certain characteristics of the bitch we fuck or the bitch we fucked in the past. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta once you get cleansed and removed from that shit, it don't affect you no more. But if you just a motherfucker who ain't dealing with yourself and you just kind of like using sex as your vice, then that's when that comes into play.
So you just said a man DNA stand a woman forever. So you think
Yeah.
if a lady fucking two and three niggas at one time, that
Yes.
mean that she's solely connected with all them niggas?
Yes.
Yes. But listen, each one of them niggas is carrying a piece of her that's just like body fluid. Each one of them niggas is carrying a piece of her body fluid wriggling somewhere on their dick. And that's just like, okay, nah, you don't went out to the club, you don't fuck the whoop, this girl that I do. You go home to your girl, you got her on you. Now you about to drop in your old lady. You carrying what you just got from her to your old lady.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a spiritual thing.
Damn.
And
That's
so
rough
on and
then.
so on. Keep trickling on down the line. That's
Yeah,
why they
so
always say, and they be like, oh, okay, women's pH get thrown off all type of shit. Yeah, cause all that bad fucked up bacteria, demonic bacteria, all that shit going on in one woman's body. Now you carrying to a next woman's body, and you keep going on and on and on.
yeah, so it's like that because a lot of women could be dealing with a guy and could be having another guy that they dealing with too. And one of those guys may not be mentally stable, his energy may be off, he may not be whatever, and she's giving him, a sexual connection, and then she giving the other guy the same connection. So it's something about that spiritual connection sexually is going to be transferred. And I learned this
Yeah,
from Dr. Umar. He say STDs, spiritually transmitted diseases, because
yeah.
the spirit it moves like that. You can't deny that, especially in sex. So yeah, so it's something that one needs to consider. You know what I'm saying in life.
Hey man, I ain't never thinking about it like that, dog. Hey, Harmony, girl, get off of here. I ain't never think about it like that, dog. I never thought about it like that. And it's funny that you brought that nigga name up, cause you see the shit they got going on with him, saying how he be trying to help everybody with their problems, how he
Mhm.
supposed to be this, he supposed to be that, and he a deadbeat dad. Now I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what they said. They said the nigga by Dr. Umar, whatever his name is. They said his daughter's coming out saying that he don't do shit for them and all that, but he be going around the world trying to fix everybody else's problem. Now, like I said, that's just some shit I heard. I don't know if it's true, but yeah, they've been riding that boy about that shit, and I had hella respect for that man, bro. It's something like everybody. Everybody ain't perfect. That nigga got something going on just like everybody else. Yeah, but that nigga there be everywhere though, man. He be trying to help everybody fix their problems and shit. Nah, but some of that be a gimmick though. Like, sometimes it's easier when you be in somebody else's shit than you worry about yours. That's a fact. I go through that every day. I discipline kids all day, bro. When it comes to my kids, bro, I'm the softest thing. You know, I ain't as hard on my kids as I'm on somebody else. But I'm good at it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know. You got to take care of your kids, though, man. Well, I know that's your boy, big dog. You got to look into that shit, man.
I
But they
mean,
been they been
the
they, they
girl
been
is
talking
20
shit
something
about
years
that.
old. She's 20
Oh,
something
okay.
years old.
So you already
24.
know about this shit.
I heard about it, you know what I'm saying? It's one of them things where it could be, her angry about something and she's bringing it to the internet. Because think about it, the nigga been on the internet for I don't know how long, and you just not saying some shit.
Right.
So it's just crazy.
Nah, boy, this is probably getting exposed, boy. All the boys, all them false getting exposed. Oh no, yeah, you put all the pastor, he went live, asking this contract for 1,000.
What you think about that, B?
Yeah, we chatted it up about that earlier. What you think about that? The man say he need everybody to give him $20. Nigga, you spent $20 on little nuts. So what you think about that? You think you're wrong about that? He wrong as fuck. You know, some people don't think they like that boy the way they supposed to. So if your pastor tell you get that extra $100, they give it without thinking, boy, and they don't even have it in their pocket. They don't have it to give. But he said, Pastor said, do it. Pastor don't pay nobody bills in there, man. Let them go ask. The church will put something together, but you just got 40,000 one night from their congregation. Hi. Have this a lot of people in your congregation ain't made 40,000 a year. Nigga praying for some money. Asking all on $100 a piece. That man crazy. That's why he say close the doors. He want God to sweep up in that motherfucker. Hey man, like I say, I seen the clip. I watched the clip. I seen three, 4 people who put it on. Someone let the shit play longer than others and everybody. So, like I say, I don't know how to feel about that because at the end of the day, how do the people who was actually in the church feel about it? Is they gonna still be there this Sunday? They all dropped that dub. At least I say I guess at least half of them dropped that dub that he asked for. And I don't know. He got the money. The congregation always come through, buddy.
Oh, did. Man. Hey,
So that's
listen,
crazy.
you be talking in your sleep, bro. Don't do that to me.
That's insane. That kind of money for people these days, boy, ain't nobody paying $40,000. Nobody. Who do you think is? Nobody. Hey man, I remember back in the days, bro. The church used to be somewhere you can go at when you fucked up and try to get a little something. Let them try to shoot you a little something. I think them days played the fuck out now, boy. No, no, it ain't. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. I think so, boy. My church don't play that. My church will help you. But you gotta be a keeper though. See, people who want to just walk up and say, "Oh, I need $2 for my rent." Or, you know, the church will probably do it the first time. But you ain't finna keep coming out there. You ain't no member. It's just like the service. You a member do everything in the church body. Serve the food, this help you that. And the church do come through for you, though. My church do. I don't know about anybody else. I know homie church taking 40,000. You give people nothing. Cause he don't mind taking. But there you go, big dog. Who did all that? I want to see what it keeps for the community this year. You taking 40,000 for this congregation, boy. You supposed to keep out all flavor book bags. That what you say. All the kids in the school, all of them
years old to be lit. That nigga getting 40,000 a year. They want to pay what? That's what what's that white boy Frank Sinatra? And that way he was getting like 50,000 a month. Frank Sinatra. That nigga ain't from them people.
Hey man, it is what it is, man. Hey, Ricky Smiley say he gonna have a man on Monday morning, man, so he can try to clear this shit up. How everybody feel about it. I had seen Ricky Smiley drop the lie today. And he said he called the nigga after that to ask him what was going on, what was real intentions. He said him and the man chopped it up, and he said the man to be on his show Monday morning. So if anybody want to hear what's going on with that shit, go ahead on Ricky Smiley show Monday.
Somebody died.
I want to know, but I don't want to know because it don't involve me, bro. If that was me in that church,
it ain't
if I
nothing to
wanted
know.
to give it, I'd give it. If I had it, I
That's all
would.
that's gonna matter. That's all it is
Right.
gonna boil down to.
If I didn't, he wasn't for to make me do shit. So you
They
know what
never
I'm saying?
can make you do shit. It's this, like I say, church is a business, and a lot of people is in the business
It's a speaker fee. It's a speaker fee in every church. They just won't tell you where the fuck. Every time the speaker come up there and speak, they pay the man. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nobody. But you ain't moving nobody like that.
I think the one thing about this shit is because everybody just going crazy because he said 40,000. But asking everybody in your church to give you $20, I don't think that's a lot of money. 'Cause like he said, everybody ain't rushing. No, he said $20 for everybody who's sitting out there and $100 for the people on the stage. But everybody who just sitting out there at church, like he said, y'all rushing to leave just to go to the restaurant. Ain't a motherfucker that was sitting out there was gonna go to no restaurant after they leave church and spend under $20. He asked everybody to give him $20. Now we could look at it how you want to look at it because you can't call nobody pocket. But I'm gonna say 7 times out of 10, dog, $20 ain't a lot of money to nobody, bro. And he asked, it's just the number of people that he asked that was gonna make it the high amount. And by him saying 40,000, a motherfucker looking at it like this nigga trying to get 40,000 one night. But asking everybody in your church to give you $20, if everybody else tries to give you 20, that's just like if we put 1,000 people on here right now and say everybody give me $1, you got $1,000. They gonna say nigga made $1,000 in one night. But it really ain't hurting nobody if everybody just giving you $1. So he asked everybody to give him $20. Now I ain't trying to take up for the nigga because I don't go to the church. I don't really know what the situation was. But I ain't gonna lie on the nigga. He said he want everybody to give him $20, and the people on the stage with him, can they drop 100? Because I guess them supposed to be like the more important people or the more involved people. So, by that being said, I say 85% of people out there probably drop that $20 in there. Because ain't a lot of money, man.
So check this out. If he was doing the same thing for Mr. Mayberry, who ended up with building and all her furniture gone, they got to rip her walls down. If he doing that same fundraising for Mr. Mayberry, when somebody in his congregation needed, then yeah, because then that's what they doing. That's it. Because he got goals to help people. Because some pastors have pay mortgages and all that stuff. If that's what he do it for, and he's doing it and giving it back to the congregation like that, and that amount, then yeah, because ain't no way you letting people walk away from you and you giving them that amount. None of them never walked off with that, and they need it. People give church people their last dollar. People grandmamas give church their last money.
But that's another thing that's another part of this shit that we don't know. All we know is he asked for the money. We don't know what he asked for the money for. He could have had 10 people in the church that have been asking him to help them do shit. Like you say.
You should have, if you gonna film it, boy, you better make sure the right thing you come.
Yeah, but now like you say, you go to church. Some stuff that you go to your pastor about is like going to your lawyer about. Sometimes you go to your pastor in confidentiality, like I'm asking you this, but I don't want you to spread my business around the whole church. So I'm asking you, can the church help me with this? But I don't want you to go tell Brother Joe, Brother John, sister this, sister that. I don't need you to tell everybody in the church that I came to you and asked you for this. I'm asking you, I've been paying my money. Can the church help me? So now, if you're a pastor, you might take it upon yourself and say, okay, I got 5 people that need money. I'm going to get this from everybody. I ain't got to sit here and say, Brandon came and asked me for $5,000. Big Dog came at me for 1,000. Zay came at me for 2,000. All I'm telling y'all is, help me get this money up. Now, once I get it, all the people that ask me for the money, I'm dispersing it to them without putting their business out there. Because one thing we all do know, if a nigga put your name out there, everybody in the church gonna be looking at you like, damn, now we taking care of you. And some people might not give it if they know they giving it directly to me because they don't fuck with me. But if the pastor asking them for it, they might give it to him, not even giving a fuck. Why they giving it to him? So we don't know that.
They call it something. They call it the sick and shut in or offering. They be like, I mean, we got the sick and shut in basket right here. We got your offering right here. We got all your time in the envelope. So all he got to do is say he need a little extra for the sick and shut in. It's getting cold. Ain't no list of names. That's just we need the sick and shut in to go up to 40,000 every 2 weeks, every month. So we got people in the church. We got church family members that's dealing with problems. You ain't got to say that, man. Run this up. He was, man. The boy Rolex, man. The internet making it worse than the product. What's up?
That's what I'm saying, dog, that the internet made this shit just look like this man trying to get 40,000 one night for himself. We don't know what he needed the money for, dog. That's all I'm trying to say.
Hey, boy, that boy looked like he was getting that side up for one of those cocaine parties, boy. That boy, hey, that private jet was going to be lit like a motherfucker. Them boys crazy.
Hey, I don't know, man. Like I say, we just don't know what he was needing the money for, and that's all I'm gonna say about that shit, bro.
Golden dope.
Good thing, but like I told Big Dog earlier, he didn't say lock the door. So he ain't had nobody hostage. He ain't say lock him. He just said close.
He almost got like that from Don't Be a Bitch. Nigga, get around there. Lay over there. He repeated it like 4 times. Close the door. Those people ain't nobody was doing. This congregation you know what he was doing. Close the door. I'm like, what you mean?
Some people ain't want to be involved in that shit. Some people did not want to be involved in that shit.
That man said, close the door. You gonna ask for all those to close the door? Nah. But what was they outside the door anyway? His voice ain't trying to trick you, bro. He ain't want that. He ain't want that fight. He need you to run down on the man, bro. You had to close the door. You had to close the door. That's what the fuck you gonna hear what he said out. No. He will protect that stupid boy. But God gonna push his ass if he push, boy. I'm telling you. I don't know what people is on stage and die. He putting his hands on the boy. Not this guy. 40,000 the whole someone there now looking like a fool, bro. It's crazy. No matter what, he gets for a kid who got an accident, he got surgery. They ain't put it on though. I mean, I don't know maybe he should put out the thing himself. Why is he late? Look at smiling. He can't just go and put the behavior like, I mean, I do this. Okay. I don't do nothing. I ain't got to do that. But I was in the spirit, so I wanted to catch the door and focus on my congregation.
We'll wait till Monday and see what he tell Ricky Smarty them, and then we'll know what he was really doing or why he was
doing what a pastor do, man. They beg for money. I don't see it just social media. It got captured, and now it's a big whoop. You motherfucker bag. How many churches you have been to, and the collection plate go around twice, and damn that before you and the preacher on fire. Well, we gonna get something at you before he go. You want to catch some of this Holy Ghost dripping around here, so you might want to get your wallets out. Yeah.
Hey man, I ain't never see TDJ ask for no money, man.
Yeah, he do it on the commercial break.
I ain't never see. I done watch TDJ's a whole bunch of times, cuz, and I done listen to the nigga a whole bunch of times. I ain't never see TDJ ask nobody for no money. I'm not saying I ain't retarded. I know he get money from somewhere, but I'm just saying I ain't never hear him even say pass the collection plate around.
Mm-mm.
Because that ain't showmanship. It ain't showmanship to do that. He an entertainer too. I'm telling you, that bill get the rest of the you'll see. Ain't the Vatican, ain't he sick? Ain't the Pope dude sicker than the motherfucker?
Hey man. Like I say, man, that's something that I don't get involved in, man. I let everybody have their own beliefs, bro. Yeah, that's one of those.
He put something on the ass, dirty. He put something on the ass, dirty. Oh no. Did he all yeah, they got a whole creek for the show where they catch them and slapping the shit out of them, baby. I'm telling you. Y'all gonna hear about this. They hide her too. She just steady going over the field, doing that old stupid walk like a man came up 100 times. And he gonna get her too, bro. You think Adam 22 going to jail and ain't nobody else going to jail? Adam 22 going to jail for somebody else. But that white boy know about everybody.
I don't know, man. Only time will tell. We'll damn sure see. We'll damn sure see what's going on with it. But like I say, man, Monday you could just watch Ricky Smiley and see what Buddy got to say about why he locked everybody in. When I'm forcing on him, man. He ain't lock everybody in there. Why he closed the door? That's all I'm gonna say. Why he closed the door? Because if you wanted to get up and walk out, you could have got up and walked out. He ain't locked no door. He just closed. So we'll leave that at that, big dog. What you got, man? We got time for I think one more, and we'll wrap up the spring break edition, homie. Let me check this out. Let me see what's going on over here. There you go.
Let's see, I got some more beautiful being footage for you just to see what we can do here. The big dog. Roll that beautiful being footage.
That's what women don't get. You got to make sure your man is good internally because the world beat them up every day. And it's somebody calling, especially if the man making some money, everybody calling, can I get this? Can I get that? But nobody stopped to say, how is your day? Good morning, good afternoon. Simple shit like that means the world to men.
A billion.
Simple shit.
You get like, it to them now.
Men are not that complicated.
Yeah.
Y'all want somebody that genuinely love you. Women miss the mark a lot of times because they don't care about that. And then social media have people so twisted on what stuff needs to be. Oh, the man, if he ain't sending me 2,000, I ain't going on a date. Bitch, you ain't even got 2,000 in your account. What is you talking about? Like, this ain't your daddy, this your nigga.
Exactly. Women miss the mark. Talk that talk, little mama. These bitches be way over nigga head holding the boy. Talk that shit, man.
These bitches way over their own head, and that's some real shit.
We just some niggas who want to be treated right. You know what I'm talking about, niggas? You know what I'm saying? If you got your queen with you, double salute to you. Double salute. Boy, but if you even got female friends and you hear sometimes the lack of accountability, the delusional, like flights of fancy these hoes be on, it's fucking crazy. Bitch don't even got a job and want to be talking like it's all that. Or like you entitled to some shit. Crazy, smoking dope, pussy. And then nowadays, these young hoes and some of these young niggas, they body be stank. Nigga don't even babies right, bro. Crazy, man. But
So what you say, baby? How you feel about that? You think the lady was right? The lady was wrong?
No, I think she was right because at the end of the day, that is how a lot of these females out here operate. They try to use these niggas to get to the bag. Bitch, get to the bag yourself. Get to the bag yourself. Own up your own shit. Like a lot of these females, they wanna not do nothing and live off these men's, and they think that that's cool, and they think that's how shit's supposed to go. What happened to like morals? Have morals for yourself. Get your ass up, go get your 9 to 5, or you want the big bag. Start thinking outside the box. Start thinking you some shit to start your own company to get a bigger bag if you feel like your 9 to 5 ain't getting you what you want.
amen.
And that is true. A lot of these women, and I'm a woman, and I am speaking like this. A lot of these women do expect for men to do shit for them that they don't even try to do for themselves. Like you, bitch, you don't even attempt to do half the shit that you want niggas to do for you. At least
Why
try
is
to
that
do it for
though?
yourself.
Why you think that
Make it
is
make
though?
sense.
Why you think that is, baby doll?
Because they got a box. That's what I think. Well, go
Yeah,
ahead, baby girl.
that's true. A lot of women feel like, oh, cause I look good, I went and bitch, you don't win and spent 15,000 on some surgery, thinking that you don't got a fat ass, your titties sitting up, your lips perking out, all this shit like that, and a nigga supposed to do for you. And guess what? A nigga probably do more for a female that look like a everyday raggedy Ann before he'll really do for you.
So it goes
Because that
back to
person
the.
is way more genuine. You only in for the shit because you think that's what he's supposed to do because you got a fat ass, your waist sucked in, all that type of shit like that. Your titties ain't sagging, all this in the third.
So a bitch could be a humble bitch, and like the bitch say she want you want to ride a bitch. What you say a down bitch or what it say bitch kind of bitch does or a
She
bad
said,
bitch, right?
you're a bad
So a
bitch.
bitch could have
Yeah.
been a down bitch, got some money, and now she a bad bitch, way sucked in. She don't apply to that the down bitch rules no more. She want what's owed to her. I've been
Yeah,
holding these niggas down forever. I want mine now.
yeah. And a lot of females really, really in their fucking brain really think like that. Like they really think because they don't win and did something to themselves that's really how life is really supposed to go. And then they sit and they wonder why, well damn, why she getting more than me? Why this, that, and third? Because your brain's so fucked up, you think that you supposed to get that. It's like you feel like that's the law. Oh bitch, I look good, so you supposed to, it's the law. You supposed to take care of me. Get the fuck out of here.
We all need us a little motherfucker who done been through something, bro. I told you that shit last time, bitch. I need me a bitch who done been through something before. I ain't saying I'm getting with it for us to stay broke forever. We gonna elevate each other and we gonna elevate together. But I want a bitch who done been through the struggle a little bit. So when the shit happen, if it happen, not saying that it will, but God forbid it happen to us, this bitch you know what to do. She won't just run with her head like a chicken with her head cut off, cause like we going through a little problem or something. Now she just done, she don't know what to do. She got to just get the fuck away. So I
Listen,
always want me a little bitch who done been through a little something before.
let me
That
tell
that's
you
just
something.
me.
The other night I was watching a movie on Prime Video, and it was called I think it was called Turn the Other Cheek or some shit like that. But this man, he was with this girl, and she was like, he came back home and he threw some money on the table, and she was like, what is that? He was like, $250. He was like, I had to use 50 to get some groceries because look at my son, he hungry. She was like, fuck that, we need them $50. She was like, your son could have waited When I met you, you was balling, you was on top, da 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 da, going off on them. You feel me? She was like, now look at you. Just look how you look. And he was like, so what the fuck? You just want my son to starve? You want me to go out there and rob motherfuckers? You want me to go out there and do this and do that? Long story short, what he do? Cause she nagging, and what he used to be and all this and this, that, and the third. He go rob. The little boy, first the little boy say, Daddy, take back the groceries. I'm not hungry. All because what he heard her say. But the daddy go out there, he rob him. He tried to rob an old lady at a store. And a boy getting ready to go off to college intervened. And he fucked around and shot the boy. Killed him.
All right.
Nah, here go you don't took a life. Now your life finna go down the goddamn drain. Because you let her get in your motherfucking head about what you used to be and what she used to. Bitch, get off your ass, go get a job, help me out. You feel me? Everybody had they falling down days. Now you don't went out there, listen to this dumb asshole, don't rob somebody, accidentally shoot somebody and kill them. Now you locked in prison. Your son going to the system. He telling her, just go check on my son. I don't want my son in the system. What she do? Shit. She move on to the next motherfucking nigga who could take care of her. And the couple, the married couple who son that he shot, they adopted that man's son. They took him in because, like they say, the little boy ain't have nothing to do with it. Why? The father already lost his life to the system. The little boy don't deserve to lose his life to the, his innocence to the system, all because of his father mistakes. But the father made a mistake because of what? A bitch that ain't had no knowledge. If you feel like that, you go get on your feet, help your man get back on his feet, then y'all get back to what he used to be together.
I definitely feel that, cause that's some real shit. And look how a nigga done threw their whole life away trying to prove a point to a motherfucker that before the goddamn cell closed, she got her legs open to another nigga. And that's what I be trying to tell people, bro. You gotta hold yourself accountable for shit that we do. You know what I'm saying?
It just go back to the fact where if you're not a solid dude, a solid man, rooted in your own purpose, your own drive and ambition and understanding who you is, the woman can easily do that to you and make you feel like you're less of a man because of the lifestyle that she don't care about you being free. She don't care about you trying to have a peace of mind mentally. You don't want to look over your shoulder. You done broke even with the street. They don't owe you nothing. You can smoothly move around without niggas like really feeling like, oh, that nigga in the game, he in the way, or he, nigga ain't got to worry about me no more. I'm just a civilian now. Here go this bitch go to nagging you and making me feel like my 250 ain't nothing, or what I got to do, like I'm just, and niggas get pushed back out there. You know what I'm saying? Or nigga feel like whatever they feel, because the box is so powerful. Those soul ties and those things are so powerful that you feel like you need to be out here and make risk my freedom for you to feel like we eating and we balling amongst whoever your loser friends is, or you just don't give a fuck about me in general. I'm with you because it's good, B. And what the nigga say, or I'm with you, nigga, just because. But niggas trying to position themselves to make other moves. So the moment, like, if you ain't finna get us right, I'm finna make other moves. It's niggas, because it's always, hey, listen, if a woman nice looking, it's a baller nigga on every corner. And if she ride with a nigga 2 years and move on, it's another nigga with a bigger bag. He might be younger, older, whatever, but a bitch can keep going and going and going, energize a bunny. Ain't no problem. Keep the box intact, keep the looks intact. She could be with all type of different niggas, and all the traits of these niggas is money, dope boys, scammer, niggas with money. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's a whole hustle.
Yeah, and the whole while after he commit the crime, he go back to the house telling her, get her shit, let's go, let's go. I think I just killed somebody, we gotta go. She like, what? Who you killed? I'm not going no motherfucker well with you. I'm finna get my shit. I'm not finna be on the run with you and your son. But it's because of you why this man in his predicament. But you see how easy she fold on your ass? But it's the same one that was in your ear, and you, okay, I gotta go show her this, I gotta go get this money. But it's this same bitch that folded and say she ain't finna go on the run with you.
That's fucked up, cuz. That's definitely fucked up, but that's the way of the world, man. I already told you, dog. They go back to your favorite question. What's the root of all evil, money or pussy? And the things that niggas do to impress females, the things that niggas do to make females think that they son that they not, always gonna make me answer that question the same motherfucking way.
Listen,
So
I have daughters. I have more daughters than I have sons. But my oldest daughters, they go and they get for their own selves. My younger ones, I want them to understand at the end of the day, you know, it's good that they see that they dad do provide for them. But outside of that, I don't want them to feel like they have to depend on a man to get by. I don't want them to feel like they have to depend on a man to live everyday life, because that's not true. You can live everyday life without having to depend on a man. Like a lot of these young girls feel like that's the way of life and everything else, that's why they don't get nowhere in life. That's why they get so fucked up and they fall so early, and they out here on these streets fucked up, strong out, all type of shit for no reason, because they feel like, oh, I gotta have a nigga take care of me. A nigga gotta do this for me. A nigga gotta do that for me. And when the nigga don't, and they ain't got no mind of they fucking on, what they do? They just fall to any and everybody that they feel like can do for them. No, I want my young daughters to grow up and say, I seen my mama get up every day and go to work and provide, so we could do it.
What you want to do, that's how you want to show them. It's the only way. And I think that you're not even realizing that the example you're setting is setting the bar in their mind. And a lot of times, you never really know how people are really raised and will make them feel the way they feel and like do the things they do. But it does come from the household in to some degree, and then the influences of your peers can have another percent of that. So if you have morals and foundation set when you 3 years old, young, and you're taught to do this and this, and be a certain way and think a certain way, and be a radical thinker, be a free thinker, be an independent thinker, that's going to be you as a person. So when you're amongst your peers and all that, you can't be so. Can't nobody have candy. You got money. Can't nobody have nothing that make you feel like, oh, I need to be with them. My friends are my friends because they're my friends. It's not
And
that
that's
I'm
real.
dealing with this person because this or that. It's just that's my friend. I fuck with them. So but like I say, coming up, the foundation of the family could be rocky, and you have to find your way. And sometimes, if you're lucky, you can get good friends. You can get solid individuals who want to like kind of give you jewels and gems to help you grow. And everybody, cause like I say, I know girls who got with girls and started thinking like their body was the tool. Their body was the tool that can get them things. They didn't want to eat at home. They didn't want this. They wanted to get stuff. Now you don't know if I'm giving my pussy away and hoping he give me some at the end, or what. Then they learn how to dangle the sexual presence and get shit. Fuck who they want to fuck, and then get shit from another nigga. So hey, Pimp C told us a long time, man. Pimping they did, it just moved to the web, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these bitches is pimping themselves. They 304s and 504s and all this shit, and they think it's cool. So I'm just a little disappointed. And sometimes when I hear what females are doing in OnlyFans, it ain't making no different. Bitches putting miles on their pussy just for the subscribers, and that's a big cesspool of soul tithing right there, because there's a lot of shit going on in that area where a bitch gonna be trying to do content, so she might be dealing with several dudes or however, you know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, man, I got another piece of clip. Let me see what I got. But Shout out to the ladies, man, who be holding it down and keeping this shit 1,000 out for the pimps and players and hustlers and whatnot. Hey, yo, big dog, roll that beautiful beam footage.
I'm not gonna lie, I just feel like I just can't see my nigga like using the umbrella looking like fucking Mary Poppins. Like, I'm sorry, I just cannot. And I feel like it's gonna be so bad when I say it, but I feel like it's sassy.
Wait, so protecting himself from the rain.
No, that's not it. Because you could easily wear a jacket. When you use that umbrella, you're covering the same portions that's going to be covered by a jacket.
Nah.
Just take the jacket off. Why? What's not getting covered by the jacket that's getting covered by the umbrella?
My pants.
Your pants are still getting wet when you have an umbrella.
I got a big umbrella.
So why don't you just wear a jacket? Why do you wear an umbrella?
Like I said, it's sassy, so which means I feel like it's for girls. Here's why though. So it's pouring down raining one day and my grandfather, he's on his way out. And it's, of course, my grandmother, she had umbrellas. So I'm like, you're not going to take an umbrella? He's like, no, real men don't use umbrellas. And I'm not going to lie. I think of my grandfather just so highly because he was just that father figure for me for a long time. So he just holds like a very high place for me. So ever since he said that, it's instilled. My stepdad doesn't use umbrellas. The man I marry is not going to use an umbrella. Like, I'm sorry. That
is, see, this the shit that pissed me off with these hoes and calling a nigga a certain sassy and disrespecting the nigga because your logic on the nigga being sassy. Nigga fucking you every night. So you know he ain't no faggot and you know how he living. But since he using an umbrella, he's sassy.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
No, she think he's sassy for other reasons. The umbrella ain't got shit to do with it, bitch. If you call him
She
sassy,
fucking with a faggot, man.
yeah, if you call him sassy, you think he's sassy for other fucking reasons. Cause just cause a motherfucker use an umbrella, that ain't sassy. But that's that same type of bitch. You see what she look like? She that same type of bitch that'll be with a nigga that'll wear what the little man bags. But she won't think that shit sassy. But because he got hella money and it's in the man bag, that ain't sassy. Make it make sense.
And the boy do yeah, they do be wearing a little.
A bitch can say what they want to say about me, nigga. If it's raining, I'm gonna get me an umbrella. I ain't trying to put no goddamn raincoat. If I got an umbrella, bitch, we gonna use it. If I can put more of it on you, then I will. If I gotta walk you to the car with the umbrella and come back or whatever, then how that gonna go? But you can say sassy or whatever. Anytime, see the thing about this is, before we get out of here, I'm gonna tell y'all. The thing about this shit is, anytime a nigga doing something for theyself or doing self-care for theyself, now you become sassy. Now you become a nigga that's doing too much because you doing something for yourself. Like, females just go back to, like I said, the entitled shit. So just because I want to use an umbrella and I don't want to get myself soaking wet, and now I'm being sassy. But bitch, you use umbrella. Well, what is that saying about you? Or that's for girls? I don't understand that. How come certain things in the world they make for girls, but when you say something, oh, this nigga shit, oh, ain't nothing a nigga can do that I can't do for myself. Right. But when we say that shit, we being sassy. I don't need you to cook for me. I know how to cook. Oh, okay. My mama told me how to clean up too. Oh, okay. All that shit is a problem. But women done went to motherfucking bat and went crazy to prove the points that they should be able to do and be treated equally the way that we treat it. So I don't know, big dog. I'm gonna let that one slide. We're gonna get into that one again, but that's some crazy shit. Gotta be careful what you ask for. If a nigga wear your heels, your lip off, then he being sassy. But if a nigga you should want you a nigga that self-care about themselves. You should want you a nigga that care about how they present themselves, how they hygiene is, and shit like that. You should want a nigga that gonna help you clean up and make sure that your house clean and they house clean. They want to see it like that. You should want that in your life. You shouldn't want you just a Stone Age nigga. That's how you call it, 1968 nigga. Some shit just come home, sit there. And don't know how to do shit. That's crazy, bro. Them days over.
Let me tell you something. It was a time. This sassy term is really just surfacing with a certain generation because it was a girl I used to talk to. She was in college and she was from Alabama. She was cool. And me and her used to get into it. She used to like do little shit that I ain't really like. And I'd be like, look, man, I don't really want to be like going back and forth. So me and her start talking, I block her. And she would tell me that by me blocking her, that sassy behavior. And I'd be like, look, that shit is like me not tolerating your
Fuck
ignorance,
it.
right?
Right.
So what I said that the term sassy is like when niggas used to start saying you and your feelings and like you did me away and I'm feeling a way about being done away. I'm in my feelings and here you gonna say, man, get out your feelings. And now you trying to manipulate me to sweep that shit under the rug and feel like, nah, I ain't even feeling, bitch, I am. You might have tried me. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like these are manipulative words to make individuals think that that they're being or they feeling a certain way or they standing on principles when they feel like somebody's trying them is a term that they trying to make you feel like your feelings are not valid. Don't feel that way. You're in your
Right.
feelings. Yeah, bitch, playing on and playing. And I say I ain't tolerating this shit, block you. Then we talk again. Oh, you sassy. You be on some sassy shit. Oh, you blocking the nigga? Oh, you just like, nah. Wait, whoa, don't, nah. Please don't say that to me. You feel me?
And when you know who you is, dog, ain't nothing a motherfucker could tell you. When you confident in the person that you is, and you confident in your own skin, then the bitch can say what they want to say because it ain't gonna mean nothing. Bitch can
Nah,
say
you
what they
know,
want to say about me. I know who I am. I know who I am. I know what I am. I know what I'm about. So a bitch can say anything they want to say to me. I don't give a fuck. That ain't gonna change my opinion to me. Once you start letting what other people think change your opinion of yourself, then that's when you got a real problem. Ain't a motherfucker in the world could change my opinion of me. I think of myself what I think of myself. I think what I am what I think I am. So I don't give a fuck what other people are gonna say or think because it's gonna be way more motherfuckers that don't like me than that do. So I gotta like myself first. So if you think I'm sassy, let me get around your peoples and I'm gonna show you. If you think I'm not, then it is what it is. But I'm gonna just be me, no matter what. And that is how that shit go. Sassy or no sassy, bitch, I don't care. So that's what I think about that shit. Hey man, TikTok. Thank y'all for fucking with me, bro. I love the hearts. I love the appreciation. I love everything. We like I said, we trying to incorporate TikTok into every week.
hold up.
You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow, hopefully I'm gonna go live at the party I'm gonna be at tomorrow. On Tuesday, we gonna jump into the
Yo, can you hear
music.
me, cuz?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hold up.
Tuesday, I'm gonna jump into the music and stuff that we be doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, it was spring break this week, so I already knew a lot of my people who always jump on the show and vibe with a nigga was busy. Some of them out of town, some of them doing family things, but I was just here to show y'all the dedication that we got for y'all. Spring break, no matter what, we gonna still try to bring a show. We gonna still try to bring how you said, a positive show, a productive show. We ain't gonna just slack on y'all because it's spring break. We ain't gonna just slack on y'all because it's this, because it's that. So Baby Doll, I think Baby Doll rocking out with us. Amanda came in and left. She getting ready to go on a trip, and a couple other people I know already on trips. So we could have just said the show canceled night of spring break, but that's not how you get the way you want to be. So I guess that's being sassy too. But the chill spot, we
That's
really
funny.
appreciate everything. And every time y'all give us a second, a minute, of y'all time, of y'all day, to rock with us no matter what we doing. And like I say, tomorrow supposed to be a little turn up. So if we make it over there, God willing, everything be good. We're gonna go live on TikTok again. And I'm gonna let y'all see how we vibe at a party. God willing, Tuesday we're gonna drop the music. We're gonna be doing that. And we're gonna keep on coming on Fridays. So when you jump on here on Fridays, invite your friend, share it with your friend, and we're gonna make it do what it do. So to my dog, from my dog, Big Dog, I thank you for your time tonight, my G. Cause it's your spring break too. You had the shit you could have been doing, but we still kicked it. We still brought the show together. Big shout out for dropping by. Everybody on TikTok that sent me the hearts. Everybody on TikTok that put the little things on nigga head. I mean, y'all was feeling what we were saying. Thank y'all for all that, man. I really appreciate it. We will be back tomorrow night, hopefully. I don't know what time. I don't know how it's gonna be. It's gonna be a whole different atmosphere. So unless Big Dog, you got something else to say, Baby Dog got something else to say. Hey, yeah, I know what I always say on my morning motivations, even though I ain't been on them in a minute, I'm gonna be back. We gotta make today better than yesterday and make tomorrow better than today. So for your boy Big Zay the Go Getter, I'm out. Now this is a Big Dog. See if he got something to say. If not, hopefully God willing, I see y'all tomorrow.
Nah, cuz it's all good. You know, we just vibing to the boogie of the beat. You know, see y'all tomorrow. And that's really it, man. Stay blessed, stay out the way, and keep your children safe. Hug them, kiss them, tell them you love them. If you got mamas and family that's getting up in age, man, it's a TikTok, it's a clock. So we ain't got all day. Time is fleeing. So what I'm saying, it's all good. We happy to the be in concert with each other and be able to break bread and share our opinions on life. But we ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jazz Cafe, Baby Dog, ZayDaGoGetta, and everybody who support us. Coach Petty, happy birthday! And we out of this motherfucker, man.
All right. Till tomorrow, y'all. We'll fuck with you.
Good night.
Turn around. I got some shit right there too. Okay. Yeah. Sports the hoes, nigga, anything goes. We gon' keep it locked in with them good convos. The chill spot, my nigga. The chill spot, long as you keep it real. Say how you feel, get it off your chest. You ain't got to be stressed. The chill spot, my nigga. The chill spot, my nigga. They say a little combo is good for the soul, though you're not locked into the go get show. The chill spot, my nigga. The chill spot, my nigga. From the heart of the city, got Big Dog with me. Come take a drink, tell me what you think. The chill spot, my nigga. The chill spot, my nigga. I was born in the projects, raised in the city, did my time in open locker. Ain't nobody fucking with me. The chill spot, my nigga. The chill spot, we need to be my nigga. From Florida City, cool to Richmond, Heights, Homestead and Lorenzo, they locked in tonight. The chill spot, my nigga. The chill spot, we need to be my nigga. From Carver Ranches, Lauderdale there to Palm Beach, all the boys tuned in and here to go get a speech. The chill spot, my nigga. The chill spot, we need to be my nigga. I got the radio black.